I scared you, didn't I? I scared you, didn't I? Listen, I apologize for my behavior. It will happen again. So I didn't want to sit in starting soon because there's no music. Because, as you can probably see in the corner of the screen, I am treading into dangerous territory. I can't be stopped. So, if I did this right, VOD, you're just gonna sit in awkward silence for 90% of this. If I did do it right, though, or yeah, if I didn't do it right, then this VOD will get absolutely nuked. But yeah, so I'm gonna have my phone on me just in case a silly little email pops up to scare the shit out of me. But theoretically, stream has music and VOD doesn't. I'm gonna look into getting it so that VOD can also have music, just not this music. I'm still monitoring it. Also, this is gonna be really difficult for me because I love these songs, but the sync offset is so bad that it will sound like I'm singing something completely something completely out of nowhere. This is a 2000s banger. Good evening, hello, one fire ferret. But this is gonna be one of those times where I'm gonna have to try my damnedest not to sing along because I know that the sync is so bad. I almost started singing. You know what? I might just sing and make it y'all's problem. Wanted. I've been watching. I've been waiting. How's that sync for you? For a time. I've been watching. Listen, I've got my phone on me in case I get a little email notification, but theoretically, it's not going to the VOD. So it's one of those it's not like allowed, but it's also like everybody does it. So I'm risking it for the biscuit, you know? So never kill myself and turn into their slave. It is worth it, even if it is entirely out of sync for you guys. This is like reason number 1 that I don't ever do a karaoke stream as much as I think it'd be fun to do so. It's because my offset is so bad that I can't figure it out. Because my poor mic has so much work to do. I've been searching, I've been living for tomorrow all my life. But again, I physically can't not sing along to these, so I'm gonna make it y'all's problem. Smiley face! But yeah, I didn't want to sit on the starting soon screen since I don't yet have it. I want to get it so that I can have like 2 instances of music playing. So that if I am doing stuff that's not going to end up in the VOD at least has like some lo-fi or something. It's not just awkward silence. But for now, it'll just be awkward silence. Currently marathoning Devil May Cry. Listen, you are allowed to do as you please. I am hoping to be here for a long time today. So, you do what you want to do. You live your life, man. Hell yeah. Cheers to that. I drink my tea. It's a little loud in my ears, but it's fine. I'm like shouting over it. Welcome back from ads. Usually I let the ads run while I'm in starting soon, but I did not sit in starting soon today because I was like, awkward silence. No, thank you. Um, but yeah. So we're gonna be a little risking it for the biscuit, as they say, you know? Cause I like to live life on the edge like that, you know? Do you know what I mean? Um, but yeah. So plans for today. I have grand ambitions. I probably should wait till there's a few more people here. Biscuit. No. No, this is my playlist of things that I listened to when I was like in middle school. Or at least things that are like that. There might be someone here I didn't listen to, but all the vibes. It's literally the playlist is literally called Memory Lane Vibes. Um so we're getting a look into middle school Sarah. I got distracted immediately. It would make sense to talk about the plan a little further in probably, but I'm impatient. And so I'm going to yap. Um the plan today is to kind of just do a variety of stuff. Lost, tired of letting go. This is gonna be so hard for me to do while I'm listening to all this music that I love so much. Even though it is you know, I like need to stop caring because like there won't even be any proof of how off synced it is. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Can you tell my meds haven't hit me yet? Today we are gonna be streaming pretty much the whole day. I don't know that I will do it all in one sitting. For multiple reasons. Um one of which being that bless it, my poor computer will probably need a break. And that would be a beast of a VOD. So we'll see. It might be one of those things where at some point I like take an hour break and shut off my computer or whatever. Excuse me. But I have grand plans. And by grand plans I mean like not really, but kind of. We are probably going to play more Disco Elysium because I have not played that game a lot this week as much as I wanted to. So we will probably play Disco Elysium not too long from now, which will be good because that'll give me it won't be like last time I streamed all day where I played a game where I had to read out loud and then promptly could not speak for the next day. So at least Disco Elysium will speak for me. But yeah, so we're gonna play some disco at some point. And if I get bored, we'll see. Might play some other things. But this evening, I am roping friends in to play games. I'm not gonna Blue's the only one that I'm gonna throw under the bus because I don't want to throw anybody else under the bus in case their plans change. But we've got some people who play some games with. Those games aren't 100% set in stone, but it's likely going to be stuff like we might play Repo. I want to try Buckshot Roulette co-op. Well, I guess not co-op, but whatever, multiplayer Buckshot because I've never played Buckshot. We might do a little bit of long drive if we can get that scuff to work. We'll see. I might make Blue play more Schedule 1 with me. Because we played a lot of Schedule 1 yesterday. It's an addicting game. It's on brand. I need to turn the volume down. I'm not used to having to talk over songs with lyrics. It's messing me up. It's throwing me off in my brain. But yeah. But I'm not gonna rush into anything because we got like 12 hours. No point in rushing, you know? So I'm just yapping and sipping my tea for a bit, waiting for my my medicine to hit me. I guess in the meantime, we can do some here. Let me get up. Let's do some like I haven't done like the Wordle or anything in forever. Let's see if I can get. Oh wait, let me do New York Times games. Let's see if I can get this up and running. This is so in the rockets. I'm like morbidly curious how bad the sync is, but I also just like want to live in ignorant bliss, kind of, you know? What was I doing? I was gonna check. I'm getting distracted. And you're feeling it when I drop this. Okay. Bonk. Let's see. Do a little window capture. Is this what I want? Oh my, hesitating, let the sparks fly, baby. Whoa. Why is it? What an interesting phenomenon I've encountered. Why does it look like that? I like can't make it any longer. Whatever. You're just gonna have to suffer. I am professional. Signs that you awake. Whatever. Yay! Embarrassing myself. Can I unselect that, please? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And we're gonna hope that the ads don't try to dox me, because sometimes they do that. We'll start off strong. Meds haven't hit, distracted by the lyrics, and very tired. Let's see what we got, shall we? Wow. Off to a great start. You can feel it. What? Oh, God. I'm not used to having to think. I don't like thinking, by the way. In case anybody was curious. Thinking is a lot of work, and I'm not a fan of it. Maybe it's a good thing we're starting with this, and not just jumping straight into a detective game. Okay, so there is a U and an E. That's embarrassing. Okay. And let's take a ride. You like how I put the E in the exact same spot again? There's nothing but darkness left here. We do reuse. Okay. You're welcome. Sorry, I mean, excuse me. Okay. So you has to go in the second one. Purse. Curse. Uh-oh. Um. Um. It's staring me in the face. I'm just stupid. Am I stupid? It, these aren't words. Um. I'm about to lose this. I have... Wait, do I have my toggles on? Which one? This is my face IRL. Just a little less flattering. um... I feel like I'm stupid. These aren't words. Mm. Is that a word? Burst. Because this is my... I have one chance. Like reimburse. Well, yeah, but imburse is the word that it's rebursing. Like you know, I don't think you... If I... Am I cheating if I Google it? Like Google like if the burst is a word. You do that all the time. Burst. You know what else is a word? Nurse. But burst is a word. Fuck. Okay, so we need to decide if we want to do burst or nurse. We are stupid, just a little bit. Definitely nurse. Okay. My brother-in-law's a nurse. No, 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 no. Connections. Time to feel even stupider. Whoa. That's a crazy thing to put in front of me. You're the only one. Sin. Sin on a Sunday. Why do we worry? Um, Anzan, hello, welcome in. Yeah, we're listening to good music today. Until I get sniped, but it's fine. And also, my mic is really desynced from the music for y'all, but I'm making it y'all's problem. Stray in air, yeah. You singing. Flash. Ken. Bro, my brain. I should have waited. I'm like, no thoughts, head empty. I'm gonna blame it on the fact that there's lyrics to the song. I'm not used to streaming with lyrics in my music. Mumble singing along just fine. I tried to offset it, but I wasn't able to like check it. If it's not like absolutely obnoxious, I won't feel bad. But I was like trying to listen to it by monitoring it, and I was like a full half second off, and I was like, oh. Okay. Dude. GIF, bit, flash, and sec. I don't disagree. You're so brilliant. My brain's not working. I'm literally just staring at this. Maybe it's a good thing we're starting with this. We'll do some Sudokus and some stuff before I dare try to be a detective. Jesus Christ. Is waking to you. Well, that's on. Together we make like 3 brain cells. Exactly. Between the 2 of us, there's... Never mind, that was gonna sound really wrong. Case in point of the fact that my brain's not working. I have to say it now. I was gonna say between the 2 of us, there's something to rub together. Referring to brain cells, obviously, but like, what a sentence. You do, and I would gladly... Never mind, that's also really bad. She would too, yeah. No, I know. Oh, God. Let me just sip my tea. What a start. What a start. Okay. So... The irony is that I really want to put these together, but I think that's me projecting. Wow, I'm just dumb. It could be sin. Ken. It's gotta be like from the path, yeah. I don't wanna feel you next to me, you die. The pain I feel. Sorry. Oh god. Maybe I shouldn't stream for 12 hours today. Or 11. I'm not going for 12. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Okay. Spur? That's like to encourage. Ah, fuck it. One away. I'm thinking spur is not the right one. Me feel. Not sour. You're right. It's not sour. I'm gonna do sin just to see what happens. There we go. To do wrong. Came? Whoa. Keep it to yourself. Sorry. What the fuck is wrong with me? I was right. I knew sin and fall were together. I mean, like, I'm an angel. Right? Of course I knew that. Make you feel like it's not too late. Spur and buck, yeah. It'll be alright. I hear you say you want. Bots. I'm like actively stumped. It's gonna be a weird category. Yeah. And your love. I'm trying to think of other words that could go. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I don't know what else would go with it. I'm trying to think of other. Fuck it, Ken. We could. I'm trying to think of like sometimes it's like they add like half of a word to it and it changes them. We weren't even one away. All right, that's wrong tree. I'm trying to think of like net, buck, like net gain, tangent. Spur. What can I go with prosper? I'm just kidding. Well, this is unfortunate. Just throw some stuff together at this point. I only have 2 mistakes. What if I, like, actively cheat? I'm gonna do the thing where you get a clue. I'm gonna see a hint. What the? Okay. There's no fucking way I would get these. Oh. Is this for today? Okay, so the 2 hints I got were basketball stars by their team and beginnings of African nation names. What the fuck? Exactly. I'm like useless. Would you like to share with the class, Fire Ferret? I'm like useless. Bots. I like don't even. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Ugh. Good night. Oh. Fair enough. But damn. Okay, 5 words. Tonight. Oh. Fuck. uh. Sun. Oh, I can't. I can't. I thought about it, but I can't. What was the last 4? Well, it was bots, Cam, Ken, and Tan. Well, Saribot just banned somebody. Rip Bozo. Okay. Let me, like, actually look at what's happening. May Bozo rest in silliness. Yeah, rest in peace. Well-worn self-delusion 5 times. Okay. If you can't stand the way this place is. I'm like staring but not thinking. Burnt. Could do tick. And then what's after tick? Unless we end with it. If we can find a way to get to B. Let's find something we can get to B. Because we did... I can't. We've already tried on Zon. You gotta keep up. You just woke up. Excuses, excuses. Okay, wait. That's not gonna get me what I want. Okay, so we need to use an O. Do fob. Fob counts. Good. Ugh, we have to... Okay, so if we can get A and Y... Could do... No, because we can't go down to the O. That was a good try. Acorn. Bah. I really wanted to do nifty, but I can't. Nub. Tick, yeah. We could do tick. Ugh, okay, I feel like we're backing ourselves into a corner. Okay. You were very close. You were very close. You were so close. I had my hand over the ban button. You're testing your RNG luck today? Or 20, whatever. I don't know what that stands for. I was close, though. No one expects an April Fool's mid-month. That's true. Thank you for the follow. On. Don't encourage this. I will say though, you're lucky my mods weren't here. Because they would have. They're much faster than me. Did you try to... Okay. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Five head. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. So we are getting stuck with K and F, which is unfortunate. In a world of lies. Truck. Kobe? I don't think that's a word. Yeah, it's not a word. But if we do... Okay, wait. Isn't it spelled with an E? Never said I was smart, okay? You know what? Fair enough. Mm. Bark. I don't want to get ready for work. I apologize, Anzon. Knit. It's true. Bah, 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 bah. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. I wish we could do nifty. Okay. F is being an unfortunate adversary. I got really excited. I thought we could do fabric for a second. Frankie? Ugh. But Frank is. So we could do Frank, to be frank with you. And then... yeah, I'm just worried that we're ending on K again and I don't have anywhere to go. Uh, yeah, I really like to get it, like, solidly under 5. Yeah, I wish. I thought about that too. Yeah. Mm. Yak. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, it is. Okay. Don't know what that word means. Yakety yak. One, two, three, four. But if we can... Okay, hold on. You said yak. Well, fit KFIT doesn't spell anything. I'm thinking, now that we have the word yak, if we can end on a Y, what were we doing earlier? It might not be a real world word, but it means a lot to me. You know what? Fair enough. Far be it from me. Welcome in, buried lore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so we have yak. So if we can end on a Y. Kin. We can't go to I from K. Oh. I'm like forgetting the words we've already tried. We could do back. It's an option. I can just feel something. Oh, I'm getting like silly. Rah, 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 rah. I would like to scroll back up and look at the other words we've tried. Okay. So we do have yak. We had a word that we ended on Y. Didn't we? Yeah. We got here 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I was like, nah, because I wanted to get a better word to end on. Like, I didn't want to, because this will solve it. You know? But I don't like solving it in just 5 words. Like, I want to solve it in under. It's better than nothing. Ugh. Fine. Okay. Yak. Knit. Torn. Barf. Fine. Anything else? We could do a Sudoku. We could do a Sudoku. Fan favorite. Is there a leaderboard? I don't know. Do you like that? It's me opening my energy drink. 3-hour Sudoku, let's go. Hell yeah. We'll start easy. I'm ready to. 1, 2, 3. Six, can't be 7, 8, but it could be 9. 1, 2, 3. We do need a 4. 5, 6, can't be 7, but it can't be 8, but it could be 9. This is where I go back to TMC. I suck at Sudoku. Fair enough. Enjoy your crying devils. Okay, wait. So I'm getting distracted. I've started doing this the way that I do it on my iPad, but that one is a different setup. So, okay. Let's see. Let's look at 7s. There's a lot of 7s. So 7 could go there or there. Which Devil May Cry is it? Ferret? In case you don't have eyes on chat. live again. Well, that has to be the 7. Can only go there. No. I'm trying to remember how I refer to these before we have the situation where everybody tries to tell me where they think it is, and I'm so confused. I think I refer to these as boxes, like the big ones as boxes, and then the little ones as cells. But you are free to help, should you wish. Okay, I think that's all we could do with 7s. Okay, so 1s. Let's look at 1s. 1. I can put a 1 there. Or there. 1 has to go here, actually. Which does mean 7 has to go here. Just in case anyone was curious. That's what that means. Never thought I'd feel this. Way too low for me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm getting distracted again. Look at 1s. Look at 1s, Sarah. Look at 1s. 1 could go here, or here, or here, or here. Could do 1 there, there, or there. But 1 has to go there. Which does mean we can't have... Did these not get rid of them? That's ridiculous. Wasting away. Okay. Let's look at 2s. Well, that's easy. 2 has to go there. Since you've gone away, you... 2, 2, 2. Oh wait, 2 has to go there. Which means 2 has to go there. Which does mean 2 goes here. Which means it goes here. Is that a 2 in every box? That's a 2 in every box. 2s are done. Three can go here. Oh wait, 3 can... Oh, it can go either here or there. 3, there or there. Oh wait, no. Which means 3 has to go there. Right? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 3s are done. Oh, excuse me, I had to burp. 4. I can't count. There it is. Excuse me, sorry. Living in a world so cold, wasting away. Sorry about I'm actively sinking lower in my chair. Okay. 4 can go there. Ah, what am I doing? What is she doing? Since you've gone away, you've We don't have a lot of 4s in here, do we? I'll go over that. So I really like my little app that I do these on sometimes. Ooh, we have ads starting in just a minute. By the way, you are free to subscribe if you would like, but if not, totally fine. There are 3 minutes of ads every hour to keep pre-rolls off. So I appreciate you sticking through them. Let's see. But I was gonna say the app that I use, it's so handy dandy because when I've selected a cell, it like highlights like the row in the box, which makes it really easy to like be able to see what I'm looking at. Girl, you lived your life like a sleeping swan. Okay. 4 has to go there. It's just begun. Destiny. Just a reaper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting distracted again. Any Rasmus fans? Did I give myself? Okay, whatever. 5. Let's move to 5. Well, it has to be. Oh, just kidding. I'm stupid. Wow. That was tasty. Hello, Lumi. My cat has arrived. Everybody has to say hi to Lumi. You're legally obligated. Feel your eyes for one last time. Hello, Lumi. I'm here to eternity. No fear. Okay. 6. Put it there. We can put 6 there if we wanted to, I'm just saying. Granted, it can only go there. So that's a negatory on that one, Chief. So fun fact with this song, No Fear, you can sing Let It Go to it, and it kind of matches up sometimes. The past is in the past. Anyway. Six has to go there, actually. Destination darkness. No fear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm stupid. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need a 9. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do need a 6, and 6 can only go there, which means this is 4. What else can we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need a 9. 9 could go there or there. Actually, 9 can only go there, which means that's 1. Which means that's 9. Sorry. That's 1. That's what I meant, and that's 7. Broken. Wanna live. Oh, I'm stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like stopped doing the candidates and it's throwing me off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Welcome to Counting with Sarah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 1, 2, 3. My cat came in and took a shit and then left. And I'm very upset now. Welcome back from ads. 1, 2, 3. Same. You came in to take a shit then left? Is that what you're saying? It stinks in here! What the fuck, Lumine? What gives? Yeah, okay, you know what? That's fair, because I come into your house and piss on your floor. Stinky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hear me through my... I've got my nose covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need an 8. Back it or not. Damn. I had to install a floor drain in our bathroom just for Sarah. It's true. It's true. 1, 2, 3. We have downstairs neighbors. They'll get over it. They'll be fine. Bop. I misclicked. This was supposed to be 4. Wait, go away. Yay! They've been questioning why their shower is yellow, and I don't know how long I can keep up the charade. It's okay, I'll just hydrate more and they'll never know. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, okay. Here's your motivation. Exactly. Okay. I think we can switch to Disco Elysium for a bit. Because I have made absolutely zero progress in that game. Smiley face. Bum, bum. Ba-ba-da-boopy. Alright, sorry, Rasmus. Not right now. Let me go studio mode. I can't fucking see shit. So we're actually just going to not do studio mode and live life on the edge. Bonk. Ba-ba-da-boopy. Okay, cool. I'm also gonna hide the now playing, because we're not playing anything. Yay! Are we ready for Disco Elysium, where I will achieve absolutely nothing? Grins. Oh, you know what I should do, though? Can I do this while I'm live? Boop. Theoretically, there should now be a thing. Yeah, now you have the Twitch integration. Right? See it? I think. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I don't feel like setting it up again. Let's get into it. Alright. So, when we left off, I was unable to stomach the body multiple times. Multiple times I could not stomach and handle. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it, you know? Like, I just couldn't. So, we are doing a few different things. We're exploring, finishing up some... We're not finishing up, but we're getting a bunch of tasks. And we're going to explore and kind of see what there is to offer and do and whatnot and what have you. Jenna? I probably should move my mic so it's not covering half my screen. That would be nice. Let's see. We've got our volumetric shit compressor going. We are thinking on the long way home. We'll see what that does. Because we are very broke and we owe them a lot of money. I scared the shit out of this lady last time because I don't remember anything. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts in a man's handwriting. It's true. We do need to call what's-her-face. Call Sylvie. Let's go do that right now. Let's just go call Sylvie. Because I don't remember what I was doing last time. So, let's go call Sylvie.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes.
Her number.
Her number is 005 1944 298.
Write that down, write that down! Gotta go pick up my car from the shop. Enjoy streaming. Thank you. Good luck. Might be back soon. I look forward to seeing you. And if not, I will forever hold it against you. Smiles. Kidding. Bye-bye.
Received. Hold on, officer.
What a sound. What a sound. What a sound.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's million miles away from here. This is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Female voice, hang up. Xenios?
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Why didn't you
What?
call?
Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
You should have called the police.
No one calls the police.
Oh.
The Union would get angry.
What do you mean
You
by
know,
that?
what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
I see. Maybe there's something else you can tell me
I
about?
don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the Union. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your
I
job?
mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
For now, I will leave that be.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
You seen my
I
badge?
know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
You seen it anywhere?
No, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Karen doesn't have a uniform.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
I think I got
I
everything.
do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Do we risk it? Risk it for the biscuit? Fuck it.
Yes, obviously done something to upset her at the whirling in rags. when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember
I'm
anything.
not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
Anything over 10% is worth trying? I don't know about that one. What skua thing?
Stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Bitch bird got what was coming to her. Why do I always end up screwing everything up?
It was a pretty bird, there since I started working in whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
So you're telling me that I was the one who made you
Yes,
want to quit?
obviously.
Oh.
You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
I want to know what I did.
You were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
I knew it. You can't be let near women. Listen.
To hell with
Listen.
that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there.
Oh.
I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
I'm sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet.
Oh.
The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
One of these is not like the other. I'm gonna be honest.
The ones I had to rent out of your toilet.
What happened to
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Interessant. I get it. I wasn't a very good
No,
tenant.
you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Just loosen up. Do you even party? I'm truly sorry for everything.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
She's gonna get mad.
All sorts of things. Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. The later it got, the more that one came on.
Interesting. You still have to find a copy, though, before you can blast it.
Thank you for talking with me.
Hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now.
57's over.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Yeah. Whatever. Oh, wait, thingy.
Inside, you see a set of steering
No.
levers, a radio.
I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I wanted that.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your copo type.
Saturdays. What are copper types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry, cop. I'm sorry. I'm
Yes.
not sure.
Sorry, cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Who are you? What the fuck? Hello, chef. What are the other cop types?
You know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the
Xenius.
Advanced Interesting
What the
Cop,
heck?
Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go.
I shall take a sip. Thank you for the redeem, chef. Did you like that? Did you hear the sip? You hear the gulp?
Me? Gungaga.
Me? Gongaga. Me? Gongaga. That stays up for so long and I don't know how to get it to not. Can you do it again? What? Drinking? There you go. I don't know if that picked up. I got as close as I could. On the other cup types be jealous.
What? Jealous of the sorry cup? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual copo type from sorry to anything.
I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
I'm
Of
sorry.
course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Getting called out. IRL. How you doing? I'm doing okay.
That
I'm
won't
playing.
happen.
Oh. I'm playing games. And it makes me happy to play games. What happened? What did I do? Oh. I'm an embarrassment to the party. You're one sorry piece of shit. Okay. You know what I mean? I came in here for a reason. I don't remember what it was.
Get help.
Okay. It's all about money, you know. Yeah? Gotta spend money to make money. True-ish. Hello, Blue! Everything's so much better whenever I see you. Oh, right, this was open. That's what I came in here to do. Dishes are drying, smell of chemicals and pine trees. Hello! Oh, wait. Spices, alcohol, tomato.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust,
Whoa!
occasionally sipping.
Blue.
This
Thank you
must
for the
be
resub.
woman's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. It must be his name, Goranci. Goranci Kubek. Sounds representative.
Got some time for a few
The man
questions?
puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Was confused for a second because your chat broke. Oh. I'm just talking to myself.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots.
Stay masculine? What the fuck? Okay. Oh.
See a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Blue is for mystery. I wonder where this door leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
The winch. Outside. In the backyard. Remember? No? Your fingers do.
There's a winch outside on the roof.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
Blue really said, if you can't say it in front of my wife, don't say it at all.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe. The door does not budge.
The door does not but. Hi, Gart.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here.
Thing. Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the union.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Surely that's not like a reference to the fact that I have
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't.
How do we find
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
What?
By the way,
Oh,
you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
fair enough. Is the trash container out back
Mine?
yours?
No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors, too. They put their trash there, and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this
Prod
feeling
it in
is.
and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers
Callous?
from the poor?
What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
It says 11-day government. I don't know. Maybe I
What
am
are we
him.
talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
Whisper and point to the back of your head. What's your
Was
front
there
of that?
something you wanted?
We need the
What
keys.
for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here. That's a threat. Anyway. Alright. I keep hitting my phone by accident. Rashu. Bing, 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 bing. This one, right? Whoa. You're dying? Well, don't do
This
that.
trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
You cannot feel your legs. Have you tried touching them? I just called my arms my legs. Oh. Well. It might be too late for you then. I apologize.
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Did I just have a premonition that something's
There
in there?
is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Well, I mean, like, we went through all of this for a reason. I'm
The
opening the lid.
smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Ew.
You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to dumpster diving?
Searching for evidence in the trash. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
You know what's really annoying, or not annoying, but weird, is that, like, now I feel like it smells in real life.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Bag the
Guitar bar,
trousers.
blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Nope. Reach for
A
it.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste. dripping with
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
I don't even have a toggle for the face I'm making right now. It is just disgust.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
All right, we should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force. Not
think someone
really.
Okay.
All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug. I'm getting that mug. I'm getting the
You
mug.
pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction
Oh.
of the yellow man frolicking in saffron, only in its social sensibility.
I don't want it now. I don't want it. I don't want to search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's
good.
this?
There's nothing more.
The garbage stinks in front of
Blech.
you. The
I'm done.
container sounds a muffled gong.
Sound design go brrr.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
I have to piss. I will be back in just a second. I'm gonna turn the music back on for a second. Not that the VOD won't hear it, but you guys can hear it now while I'm pissing. I'll be back. Baba the boopy. Anyway. I've returned. Did you miss me? Please say you missed me. I'll cry. I'll do it. I'll cry. You don't want me to cry. Anyway. I'm getting my blanket back on. My blankie. That's your catchphrase now? Maybe. I don't know what I don't know what, but yeah, probably. Whatever it is, probably. Interesting. I don't want to ask Kuno. You're crazy. Kuno will bully me into oblivion. I'm scared of that child. Hey.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
Just kidding. Here's your trash container
Thanks.
key.
I hope you found what you were looking for.
And the victim's
How
clothes.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff? Who else has keys to the trash?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes?
Goodbye. Who has unauthorized access to the trash? It may take a while. Okay, pay for damages. I made the call. Keep searching for the caller. Might take some time. Hold of a sad song. Okay. Oh, the apartment door. That's your sound. You have no idea where you are. You're welcome. Right on gun. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't want to ask Kuno. Kuno's gonna bully me. Ready to drive me to the closest McDonald's? I've never heard of McDonald's. You like how I looked at this and then immediately forgot what I was doing? Apartment. Behind the greenhouse in the yard. I don't know how to get there. I'll drive you to a whack Arnold's. Can I, like, get in anywhere here? Blurring. Let's just go out this way, I guess. So can I need to get there. How do I get there? Excuse me. Thank you. I'm lost and confused and lost and scared and confused. 'Cause I don't know where I am. 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 Run, you foul heathen. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? That's awkward. Alright, well. The autosave scared the shit out of me. I want that way. I want there. I'm going all the wrong ways. I don't know that I'm gonna get anything done. Yeah, okay. God damn. Hey.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
So can I need to find a way over there. What is this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Just beat up the kids. You know, I think they'll beat the shit out of me instead. I'm gonna be honest. Last time I interacted with them, I almost fucking died. Roundabout north. Here. Broken window? Tibbs has windows. Trash. One man's trash and all that. Can I not? Oh, I can go this way. Yeah. I'm hoping I can just loop all the way around. Okay, no, I don't want to go all the way that way. I'll go this way. Boo!
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
Pigs come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Sorry. What'd you call me?
Pass on that.
Huh? What the heck? Meep. Okay, wait. Mine. Wait, what else was in there? An orange bum hat. Now, I'm stylish. Chairs and tables. Balcony. And the hang. There's a Persian.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on
I
here.
don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
I really
Is
need
it
to talk to
really
you.
that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing
Smoke
looks
with
at
him.
neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Can you tell me anything
I'd
about the
even
hanging?
go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Did I?
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Snow blankets, the old patio chairs, and dead house plants, and all the neighboring windows are black.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind
It
of
was
friend?
my Sunday friend.
What's your friend's real name?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, snow continues to pile on the neighboring windowsills.
Can you tell me your
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
I failed.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Might as well try.
This is
Hell yeah.
a place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
Listen, I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere
For
else?
a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding. There's snow gathering on his hair and on his shoulders. A speckle of white against the purple that hangs loose on his slender frame.
Take him out now. Take the shot! Oh my god. It sounds like...
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
With a flick of his wrist, he sends a cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Goodbye. Am I free to... Okay, thank you.
He's gone.
Should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He
There's
could be
that.
a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there. If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Let's do that. Rock.
A stone, like any other. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This
Hell
must be for
yeah.
the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them. We'll just have to go in and see.
Cool, but also... Oh, I have a skill point, do I? Or am I crazy? Oh, I do. I can level up. Okay. My endurance is, like, god-awful. Great. Heal up. Okay. Before we go up there, do I want to check this out?
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime and then some.
Press your ear
The
against the
leather
door.
upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
Carefully
You knock
knock.
silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
I guess no one is in?
What is your opinion of this task?
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for. but every day tells you something new about yourself. Apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
So you don't mind if I unlock the
I
door?
mind that the local thug is using the RCM for his busy work. But if this gets us to the bottom of this hanging, then I'm willing to look over it. On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Evrart we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it. Yes, presenting a fabrication is known to get results here and there. You took this task. You make the call.
The door is right here. You can just open it and be done with this. Besides, if you never open it, you're never gonna find out what's behind the door.
I don't see why we can't just open it, check it out, and then lock the door again. You know. Just saying. Just saying. Can I go this way? No. Blurring. Fiction notice. Ah, wrong way. Thing pets. Cleaning chemicals. But I should. The auditor. What does this give me? Visual calculus. Elysium. We do what we must. I have no authority. It's fine. It's a little accurate to real life, to be honest. Old shoe rack. Apartment 12. Rumbling. Let's go look over here. Let's draw a 5-pointed
That
star.
isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Interesting.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why?
Because white is the color of peace. The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Why is that?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Okay.
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
Okay. Shoes. Oh, money. Money. I rob. What? I mean, what? Person. Money. Number 9. Can I get a number 9? Oh.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
She sneezes into a dirty handkerchief.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me. Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I have a few questions about this apartment.
Ask away, policeman.
Is one of the residents on vacation?
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died. Hopefully somewhere else. She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Tasty. I'm looking for Martin
Oh,
Martinez.
you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
What do you mean I wasn't joking?
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Tim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Oops, you really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
Leighton.
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just want to talk to him.
Talk?
Ooh. Jesus.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
You live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
I guess she spits on the floor and then wipes it with a broom.
It's barely bigger than a
Disgusting.
closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
Fair enough, I guess. Okay. Okay. Wait, we're closed by Martinez Reality Associates. Fuck, I can't speak. Someone has torn down the wall. That's fine. We have ads starting in a minute. By the way. An old grocery list on the table. And checks. I'll take that. What is this? Ah. Not exactly where I wanted to be, but... Hey.
The streets will flow red once more, a great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Hep, yeah, when were you last tested? Just answer some questions, okay?
Ask away, pigman, but I don't promise to answer.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Some clever cultural
You
commentary.
ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
Piggy boo. You keep looking off to the side. What are you
The
looking at?
lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
What? That is just not what that says. She nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier.
Hatred? Disgust? It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershot. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Valid.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on.
Do you know anything about the
I
recent
ain't no
murder?
snitch.
Oh,
Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Can't
Feet into
you
the wall.
tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
you don't know what to
Have
write?
you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cards. And my name's not Mona, so...
Why are you so committed to defacing
This
the building?
place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium.
Welcome back from ants.
I thought I'd mix it up, you know. Summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
Hell yeah, mayhem. I have an opinion on this. Wanna
Yeah?
hear it? I love public art.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come. Watch
Yeah,
your
yeah,
back,
whatever.
ungulate. You
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Going upstairs. Box. Tarps flap in the wind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Door's locked, can't get in. Alright, well, that sucks. Meow. I have so much stuff. I'm so great and lovely and wonderful. I go in this way. Hello. Someone's been sleeping here. Cindy, probably, if I had to guess. 100 tiny feet skirting beneath the grate. Rats. Lots of coal. Pants. I'm stealing pants. I am not. It's fine. I don't need those. Okay. Is there anything else up here? I can't go that way. Okay. Let's go back in. Well, now we know where the lady is to talk to. Oh, wait. Actually, I should try some of these other doors first.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Hello?
Communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
That's not what that says. This time the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, wary and tense. Is the police?
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any.
Okay, literally, fuck off. Okay. I don't know what to do. I can't get in. Life sucks. Motorcycle in repair. ¿Qué es esto? Cape Side Apartments. Okay. Mine.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Yeah. Yay! Okay. Let's... wrong fucking button. I keep accidentally opening the, Steam Discord, whatever. More construction here. Months, decades ago. Mine. Recently painted. Reserved for residents. Okay. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Okay.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Exactly is the RCM? I remember hearing it from somewhere.
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia, the police. I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel, there is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
Time to be caressy.
Interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're in a boat.
Yes, I am.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19, because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay, but what kind
It's
of
a pleasure
boat?
craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you
My
like it?
sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
I think we're in
We are.
Revachol.
And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
Seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either?
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Do you have a license?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Yeah.
Good.
You seem rich. Can I have some
Is
money?
what you want to say. But it isn't that easy, is it?
Why
Look
not?
at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
Bub. What nice
Why,
fashions.
yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes.
What?
A scythe of booze precedes you.
What?
Your hair sticks to your forehead,
Ah.
and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Okay, I mean, yeah,
You're
sure.
poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed.
Oh, but you are. Too ashamed to ask this person for...
As I was saying,
I was trying to...
if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
You seem smart.
Reality.
I need some reality. Listen, I was trying to be weird. I didn't think I was gonna have a moral dilemma. Come on. No time to explain, just give me the lowdown.
No, but please, a little context. We're not in such a hurry. Of course, the situation is precarious.
Actually, yes, please.
Reality? What?
I went on a 3-day bender and now I need you to explain the world to me. A supernatural event took place within my head on alcohol.
Such an acute encephalopathy. Just doesn't seem possible. Surely you're joking.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Okay, where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
You meant, tell me more.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You mentioned a sea.
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
We know the
Yes.
ocean?
We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Known to the
The
early
what?
Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
I don't know, I think Insulin Dick is a good name. I think it's a good name.
Vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
What's the name of the island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smooth over pebble amidst a great blue sea.
You're not killing
misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
We are literally detectives. Okay, We're already trying to solve one murder. Although I guess, you know, it's like if we caused one, we could solve it, and then there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Paycheck acquired.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Tell me about another, even more fundable. Do detectives not kill?
I would be happy to. What is a preposterously expensive education for, if not sharing?
What times
These
are
are
these
unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
Too late for what?
The big time.
What's the big
The revolution.
And what is this revolution?
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
Want to make drugs then? Maybe later. Would you say it's a bunch of apes duking it out?
Why, of course. We're talking Duke Out Central. Full swing intraspecies warfare.
And the apes, were they evil?
No. I would say the apes were neutral.
Okay, neutral.
On the other hand...
She turns north to the bombed-out buildings lining the waterfront, then shivers slightly. Who got shot in the head?
The communists. Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists... they all got shot in the head. Oh, and the anarchists, too. They shot them well. So well, one forgets they even existed.
Did the communists and anarchists shoot
Did they
back?
ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
Truly a kerfuffle.
Yeah, it was a kerfuffle, all right.
Yes. The Insulindian deluge, they call it.
I had a deluge too in my head.
Yes. An acute thiamine deficiency can be exacerbated by alcoholism. Exacerbated means made worse.
I know.
Anyway, anyone else get shot in the head on the opposing
lots
side?
of people. Even the king got shot in the head, or thrown beneath a horse, or drowned.
I know, Mum.
Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king.
Oh.
Just the king's nephew.
Fair
The
enough.
real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad.
Cowardly king.
I prefer the term risk-averse. King Guillaume was nobody's fool. He could smell a PR disaster brewing, so he got out alive, and his nephew Fricelle got shot in his place. Him and tens of thousands of his wonderfully fascist kingsmen. It was a wild time.
Who got the mineral
Liberals
rights?
got the mineral rights.
Liberals?
And by
Damn, liberals.
Rights, I mean everything.
Okay, and by liberals,
Liberals
you
are
mean...
usually middle-class people, Detective. Or the remaining gentry. The beneficiaries of the pre-revolutionary arrangement. Some were rich enough to stay with the Constitution, with monarchy. Big mistake. Others bet on the revolution. They were called the ultras, or ultra-liberals. They fared well.
How did the liberals
They
win it
didn't
all?
win so much as survive. We were the last ones standing when the war ended. Everyone else got shot in the head, remember?
We. She's one of them. Of course.
A liberal. I should have known. Everyone got shot who was there
The
to
foreign
surrender to.
intervention. The coalition. Those people really took the mineral rights.
You just said the liberals.
The
already,
liberals
so
took
okay.
everything that wasn't nailed to the ground. The coalition took the ground. The ocean, the laws, and the people.
We're the
The
coalition.
coalition of nations. Grad, Mesk, Vesper, Messina, Oranje, and Sur-le-Clay. The armed centre of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution. It was the moralist thing to do. The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They believe in mineral rights, and not shooting people in the head. At least not in the same manner and volume as the others do. They are the long-standing provisional rulers of Revachol now, the coalition government. This is their
Okay.
zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist.
The color of moralism is blue.
Blue!
The official motto of Moral Intern, or Moralist International, is a blue forget-me-not, a piece of grey sky. Unofficial. For a moment, there was hope.
If always picking the option that doesn't commit to anything, then hell yes I am, and also not. Not just technically, practically. For a moment, there was hope. I don't know. Fuck it.
A devout man of the center. Hard to come by. It's good to have someone who takes a moderate approach to head shooting. In your line of work, I mean.
Mm-hmm. When was this
Turn of the
kerfuffle?
century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question. The revolution began in '02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end, nearly the whole world had gotten involved.
Who started it?
Who, but a what? A pandemic of Zarat, a particularly virulent prion disease, which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Mazov came along and overthrew the government.
What did it do?
Made people overthrow their governments.
No way.
Indeed. Zarat is a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue. The actual causes of the revolution were material. The pandemic only provided the spark.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Where did it spread from there?
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Mazov's government was overthrown in '08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end.
Okay, next.
Why? You and I, officer. Our lives in the zone of control.
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar. Maybe it's because she has a boat and you have that necktie? A pair of pants?
Our lives are very different
No
from each
doubt.
other.
But we share the same time and position on the planet's crust. That counts for more than you think.
I'm sure. What is the zone of control?
Divided into free market zones under the everlasting interregnum of the Coalition of Nations. And you, of course, the citizens' militia.
The clatter of typewriter keys fills the main hall of the reappropriated silk mill. Precinct 41. Chad Tilbrook presses enter. Outside, Officer Elfboy Williams slams the door of an armored motor carriage.
The zone of control is the third incarnation of Revachol, after the failure of the suzerain and the commune.
What happened in the rest of the world?
They developed the marvels of the inter-eastlery communication. Telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
This is melting my brain.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
Wow. Dang, it's been like this for 43 years.
Time flies.
What have we been doing all this time?
Saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. '08 to 19 was simply hell.
And after that...
The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere.
Excuse me, I am so sorry.
No. It was a market
I
mirage
felt that
brought
one
by
deep
cocaine
within.
and quantitative easing. The 40s dispelled it like a cold splash.
Thank you,
An
Xenius.
Isla-wide hangover, you might say. And here we are. Welcome to reality, baby.
For her to be where she is, Wild Pines Group must have picked the right side.
Which side was Wild
They
Pines
picked
Group
the winning
on?
side. That's why they're here, and others are not.
Chose
Perhaps
wisely.
it wouldn't have turned out that way had I been in charge. I might have bet on the king and led the pines to doom.
You would have sided with
I
the
would
king.
have sided with the cannons. If you'd seen the calibers of the things, you might have too. Perhaps it's better I was born when I was. 10 of the 14 Indo tribes got it wrong. Feld, Kupri, Tricentennial. So I suppose I would have been in good company. They are what they are. Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
What are you?
What I am not is a basic term of reality.
What is this?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Keep guessing.
Some sort of krill hunter? No, wait. You're an ancient ruin. A symbol of hubris and decay. Half submerged in some salty sea.
You saying I'm ruined?
You're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at guessing games.
I meant, what is this place?
This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot, or two. A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux.
Bâtiment.
33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old. This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Who lived in them?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Splat, splat.
You could be wrong, but from here it appears as if she's running the brush across her throat in a soaring motion.
Wonderful.
What is that?
The girl in the old lady rags.
No, I meant something basic about reality.
Yes. There's something very satisfying about discussing the fundamental facts of reality. Go ahead. It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
What causes the word I can't say?
It's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
Definitely the
She
drinking.
nods slowly.
What is that?
The girl in the old looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture. Yes, you and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags. She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
Can you explain the same thing to a
People
child?
who dye their hair funny colours and wear old people's clothes are stupid, and their little rebellion is self-defeating. All right, what next?
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Oh my god, it's taking forever. Sorry, Can you tell me about this
Quite a few
lynching?
things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57, and this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Remember when I told you I literally cannot remember even the most basic facts
How
about
can I
reality?
forget?
One of those facts is where my badge
I was
is.
hoping your condition was rhetorical, Detective. A questioning technique.
Perhaps it is, but it's also true. I wish it were.
I have sympathy for your highly unusual conditions, sir, and I believe you. But as it stands, I cannot share any confidential information until I've seen both your badges.
I understand the dictates of protocol, ma'am.
I'm afraid not, Lieutenant.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. Feelings will guide the way.
It's very
I
important
assure
to me.
you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You have so much else. I have only this.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, and a home.
Officer.
Mm. I don't remember anything.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madam.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug
If
trafficking?
there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Sounds good to me. I do have skill point, though. What do I want to update? What is constantly getting in my way? My empathy is kind of getting in my way. Cool. What is happening? Oh, okay. Okay, we'll finish talking to
You're
her.
back. Good. What can I help you with?
What can you tell me? Okay, tell me about the alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Materials come from Samar to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Don't do that. Don't do that. He's knocking things off my desk like a psycho. Do not do that.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Precisely. someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Okay.
Yes? Excellent. Look, it may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few more days. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
That's all for now.
Of course, Detective.
Sorry. Give me just a second, sorry. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of bored. So I think I'm gonna switch it up a little bit for now. I don't think I'm in the brain space for Disco Elysium right now. But that's also perfect timing because I am hungry. So I'm gonna grab something to eat really quick.